Hi, welcome to my channel. Come on in. Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Maybe your Venus is in Cancer. And again, I'm Tarot Love. It's nice to meet you. Please join me for some tarot. 7:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on November 4th, 2023 is when I did check the planetary alignment and the energies so that I can give you a very educated guess. Stick around. As with any tarot, please do remember to listen for what resonates. It might not be your exact situation, but it might be similar and you might get some good philosophical advice. So let's call on spirit together, please. Cancer. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Maybe their Venus is in Cancer. This could even be, again, for a cross watcher who is dealing with a Cancer. I already see that it's going to be something deep. This is very deep for Cancer because I just want to know where Cancer is in all of this. And when I did check things out, it's about your feelings. And then look, here comes strength. And so let's see where your love life is headed. A shout out to Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, Kentucky, Virginia, Indiana, and a shout out to you wherever you're at. So again, welcome. I'm Tarot Love 11, formerly known as the Tarot Heifer. But you should let me know down below in the comment box where you're at. Say hi, please. Someone wanting to see family in question, best friends with your siblings, and I see some of us who have family members, best friend with our siblings or a family member, and thinking before we speak. So counting on family in times of need or trouble, and many wish that they could or still could count on family. So if that resonates, this message will be for you. It's very sentimental longing or wistful thinking for the past, time or place, people and things. So we start out again there with strength and just seeing where your love life is headed. I'm going to clarify everything, okay? Yeah, I'll clarify. This is about how someone feels deep down inside. Okay? Whatever it's about. Getting a glimpse of what's coming in. Look at that. The Lovers, Death, and the Eight of Swords. Current energy. Something is unexpected, or that person that's around you who always likes to shake things up is shaking things up right now. And the sun is in Scorpio, so those kind of energies do come out of people in November in Scorpio season. But if in the recent past, here I see a conversation between two people or alone. So for many, it's that conversation, that person that's no longer with us, that you are unable to have that conversation with. You wish that they were here with you in the physical world. You wish for one more day, one more hug, one more chance, one more opportunity to talk to that person, to be able to lean on that person in times of need and advice. This is somebody I see that's separated from someone that they wish they could be closer to. Doesn't mean that they are deceased, but this is definitely, this is also somebody who's wanting to make a connection work, but I can't do it all on my own. Because you just want this to be the best that it can be, and something it's just not fair. It's just not fair. Unable to talk to someone that we have lost. For those of you who are unable to communicate something with someone, we have a fear of losing someone here. We have fear of losing out. Somebody may have a fear of losing you and is shaking things up, making somebody wait. This is somebody holding out. This is spirit saying, wait a minute, hold up, hold out. I'm willing to fight. I'll fight someone. I would, who do I have to kill to be able to get something done? To get next to you, to find a lover if you're single. You want only the best in your relationships, but you're willing to fight for that. So you're willing to wait. If you're single, you're willing to wait. And the reason is somebody is willing to wait here we see is because they're holding out for something better to come along and shake things up. This is a couple, a relationship who in the center of the reading we see somebody here who is opposing each other and might be critical of one another. And I hear somebody say, well, what do you want to do? This is Cancer. This could be Cancer saying, this is what I want. I want to wait. This is also Cancer waiting for the right time to take action and to shake things up. What is this? Let me know. What do you see? I'm always interested in how you as the viewer interpret the cards. Because here's Cancer feeling like making it work, rebuilding, starting over. Let's clarify. So if you're single, you're definitely looking for a partner. Challenging relationship, having difficulty steering them in the direction that you want. Somebody having a hard time, maybe an Aries. Somebody who says, I'll show you who I am. They're not really showing you who they truly are. So be careful there with that fire sign. Using our skills, manifesting what we want. Because I want marriage. I want commitment. I want somebody who is the same religion as me. I want somebody who is on a higher level of income. Who can do what it takes to make me happy. Right? Whoever can do what it takes to make you happy, whatever that is. Holding out and waiting for that. And so we get the Eight of Swords, the Lovers, and Death. All right, let's take a deep breath. Tap the like button. If you want to become a member, you know what to do. I would love to have you. So glad that you're here today. Look at this. Now, this is also that someone who would do absolutely anything to be able to see someone who is no longer here. And that's pretty passionate energy for longing of someone who is still here. This is all because someone values their family and their home life so much that you hang out with them all the time. You just are there all the time. You really, really miss someone and wish for someone else to be able to be there all the time. So therefore, some of us want to get married. Maybe the other person does not. They're holding out. finding that hard to change. Eight of Swords. We're not talking the talk. They're not walk. We're talking the talk. They're not walking the walk. Warning. We have water and air. So someone thinks that someone is an airhead. The other person is not trying to, I'm not going to kiss your ass. So this relationship becomes the Ten of Wands. It's too much work. It's a burden. This is also someone who, if they are willing to work on it, no matter how hard you work on it, will continually be very challenging to satisfy and please both of you. Two of these people here. And so this is near impossible. So therefore, if someone is still alive in the physical realm, it is near impossible for them to hug you. But I had this card in my last reading, which is Gemini. So if you are born Cancer, Gemini on the cusp, have significant Gemini placement, or this other person, this other being did, this is your bear hug from heaven through someone's works. One of these types of people, be it a mother or a father, bear hug from them. All right, and let's just go ahead and see how, when we don't have control over our emotions, and someone who is dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe even is not, again, they're not showing you who they really are. Here we see someone not being very honest and going through and being stuck in a rut. So this is someone of you who stays for family with someone who is abusive. This is someone single where someone cancels the date. They use a lie. We continue to stay single and stuck in a rut. So if in the near future somebody cancels the date, we don't really know why. It's messed up. It's not right. Was there a resistance to change? I don't want to go on without you. This says, I don't want to go on without you. And this also encourages someone to go on without me. You can't play with fate. You can't change. You can't change it. Oh. Yeah. Make a choice when given a chance. Make good choices. What goes around comes around. And this is also someone being open to the help of others. Let someone else help you. And appreciate what you have now. Maybe someone here will appreciate that someone, it's like they broke up the date, but they try to reconcile. It's like they beat your ass, but then they try to apologize. And they try to make it up to someone. Trying to make that up to someone. If I could make it up to you, I would. Be careful, someone here is going to get hurt, rejected, or defeated when they're looking for love. We may come up against a challenge because this person isn't honest about who they are. If you're in a connection, you may have a falling out or a high level of tension with your partner. Somebody's going to say hurtful things that's damaging to the relationship, that's going to provoke hostility out of someone. Somebody here needs to accept responsibility for their actions and can be very humble in giving an apology. This is somebody saying, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry from the other side. I'm really sorry that I'm not alive and can't be there for you. I'm really sorry. This is somebody, again, who beat somebody's ass and then they're like, I'm really sorry. But we need to remember that some of those things are never going to change. This is selfish, conveying someone's needs. This is someone simply holding out for the right thing. You know what? I'm going to cancel this date because it's not for me, because they are not going to be able to give me what I want, because they don't have control over their life. They can't even afford to take me to a nice, fancy restaurant. Then I don't want to be with this person. And so that is definitely something like that is going on. If you can't be the father of my children, then you can't, because we see a lot of father vibe energy there, mother to stepmother to my children. If you want to correct the course, Spirit says, someone will need to understand each other's perspective. So we need to know how the other people are looking at it. If somebody can understand how someone else is looking at something, I can see you, you can see me, then we can see each other. Because if you can see them, they can see you. Forgive and forget and move on. We see this right here. It says, forgive and forget and move on. And don't forget, we had the Lovers. So this is blood relatives and or just very like-minded people who want to get married, who are married. And this is probably going to be one of those things where we just have to apologize. They will be apologizing to us. But even if you think that you were right, somebody here thinks that they are right, somebody else is going to have to show their partner that they regret what happened. Show them that they regret, because we cannot so easily forget and move on. And if we truly move on, we have to truly forget if there's conflict. If you're single, maybe you're a little aggressive. Maybe this person that you meet, you're not interested in them because they're aggressive and selfish. Very possibly there, okay? I mean, I see a lot of you just playing the game very, very masterfully. And, in the very beginning, we got that you were on the right track. So just be careful that you don't come off as selfish and this and that or whatever. But we will definitely need to see each other's perspectives. Try to understand how someone else is looking at it. This is someone who replaces their needs before anyone else's and fights to the end to get what they want. So definitely good for you to fight to get to the end to get what you want out of this life. As long as it is fair, agreeable, and just. Fair, agreeable, and just. We can all get along, okay? Awesome. This is somebody who likes to stand out in a crowd. Somebody who is single, you are going to stand out in the crowd. Making friends and colleagues along the way. We still see a very smug and self-assured Five of Swords who likes to stand out in the crowd. So be on the lookout for somebody like that then. But if that's the case, be ready for what we saw. That particular personality, if it goes south or to the negative, then it's going to be like that kind of vibe. Just be careful and just make sure that you understand. We saw in the that we need to really think before we make any moves or any decisions. Pay attention. Because if somebody says and does hurtful things to you, this might be scary for you to be able to say anything, or they might be scared to say anything to you in November. I don't know. I think you guys are just going to stand tall in your truth and being true to what you want. Be true to what you want, you know. But if we're browbeating somebody who we were supposed to forgive and forget because they still aren't telling the truth, then you haven't really forgotten and you didn't really forgive. Or if they're doing that to you, that's pretty obvious. So again, please do let me know down below in the comment box. If you want to tell me your situation, I'd love to read it down below in the comment box. Comments are always welcome on my table. They're always welcome on my channel. Take care of yourself. I see a lot of that energy here as we've come full circle. So you're getting that message to just take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care. And I think that that's great advice, let alone if it's a message for you, it's a message for somebody, and many of you. That's really cool. Right on, right on. Strength is available to us. Deep down inside, you have the strength. Just remember that you're stronger than you think that you are, okay? All right. Thank you. Thank you for your view. Check back. This is Tarot Love. Bye-bye.